Hi friends, welcome to Q.No. Today I am going to discuss Chapter 12, Application of Trigonometry, Exercise 12.1. Application of Trigonometry contains all word problems. Actually, many children think this chapter is very toughest one. Only the thing is, you need to understand the meaning of the question. And if you are able to draw the diagram for the given question, so more than 60% of the solution you have achieved. Okay? And from their solution part is very easy. So I will clearly explain to you. Okay, let us start the exercise. If you are watching my channel, please like, share and subscribe my channel. Please support me. Yes, let us see. 12.1 exercise. A tower stands vertically on the ground from a point which is 15 meters away from the foot of the tower. The angle of elevation of the top of the tower is 45 degrees. What is the height of the tower? Okay, the tower word is there, means generally pole, tower, building is always vertical, right? Perpendicular lines, right? So we have to draw a vertical line. This is tower. Okay, so a tower stands vertically on the ground. Okay, and then from a point which is 15 meters away from the foot of the tower, this is called this is called the foot of the tower. So what is on the ground? This is called ground. So from the foot of the tower to a point on the ground is 15 meters away from the foot of the tower. This means it is 15 meters. Okay, and then what they said, the angle of elevation of the top of the tower, this is the top of the tower. Angle of elevation means the angle made with the ground. Okay, on the ground here angle will be formed. Okay, where the point is this is the point which is 15 meters away from the foot of the pole. So from this point they are observing the top of the tower. So join this an imaginary line. This is a line of joining. Okay, which forms a right triangle here always 90 degrees. Okay, angle of elevation always forms with the ground. On the ground only you have to make the angle. What is the angle made by it? 45 degrees. 45 degrees. And asking what is the height of the tower. So this is called the height of the tower. We'll take h. Over. We got diagram. Now solution part. Solution is very easy. So you write the steps what are given. So given what is height of the tower. The tower we need to find out, it is nothing but h meters. And the distance from the foot of the tower to means from here to a point on the ground. So distance from foot of the tower to a point on the ground is 15 meters, right? Angle of elevation is given. Angle of elevation is 45 degrees. Now what we need to find out, height of the tower. Here a simple thing is there, one noun one unknown value will be there. If we have to make a relation to noun to unknown or unknown to noun with respect to the angle position. For this angle, this is the side of the triangle, right? This is how it is the for 45 degrees. The side is opposite. So we will write here opposite side. And for this 45 degrees, this is called the adjacent. Okay. So beside it is. That's why it is called the adjacent. We can think this is also adjacent, of course. But it is in the right triangle. This is called the longest side. It is a fixed name, that is hypotenuse. How we can recognize it is a hypotenuse means right angle, opposite of right angle. The side opposite of right angle is called hypotenuse. We have to call it as hypotenuse. Now we got, so given is adjacent, we need to find out is opposite. So there is a relation. Okay, there is a relation opposite to adjacent, that is called tan ratio. So tan ratio, what is the angle made by the triangle here? 45 degrees. Tan 45 is equal to opposite by adjacent. Opposite by adjacent we will take. What is the opposite value? H meters by adjacent value 15 meters. So tan 45 angles we know. Okay, angle values of the tan ratios. So tan 45 is 1. 1 is equal to h by 15. Just take the cross product. If you want to assume the one here and take a cross product, then h is equal to 15 meters. That's it. So height of the tower is 15 meters. Is it right? Solution. Let us see the second question. A tree breaks due to storm and broken part bends so that top of the tree touches the ground by making 30 degrees angle with the ground. The distance between the foot of the tree and the top of the tree on the ground is 6 meters. Find the height of the tree before falling down. So this question, it is not a tough one actually. Only the thing is, you need to read the question once or twice. Then you can understand clearly. What they said? There is a tree. They said there is a tree. Okay, tree is always vertical, right? There is a tree. What happened? Because of storm, it is broken. But broken, it is not separated completely. A point of the from the broken point, it bent. Just it moved. It formed its V shape. V shape. Okay, so downwards it is V shape. It has bent. Okay, it bends, and this part, top of the part is there. Na? It touching the ground. Okay, the top of the tree part is there. Na? So from the bending point to it is touching the ground. Okay, and the distance from the foot of the tree to the point where the ground is tree is touching the ground, so there it is making the 6 meters of distance. Okay, and angle of elevation with the ground is because the fallen one is touching the ground, which is making an angle of angle is making with 30 degrees with the ground, they said. That's why it is here 30 degrees. Understand? Now we need to find out what is the height of the tree before falling. Means this height plus this height together. This height plus this height together is nothing but total height of the tree comes. Now, did you understand? I will draw clearly. There is a tree. There was a tree. Okay. So we don't know what is the height of the tree. Because of storm, what happened? Some part of the tree has broken. Okay. From the point where it has broken, it is touching the ground like this. Okay. So it touching the ground. So the distance where it is fallen on the ground is, it is 6 meters distance from the foot of the tree. Okay, 6 meters is making, and this top of the tree is making 30 degrees with the ground. Okay, now they are asking what is the height of the total tree. Okay, so now here instead of taking the total height, so vertical part of the tree and broken part of the tree I'll consider as h and x meters. Then x and h gives the total height of the tree. Right? Let us going to write the required statements. Okay? Yes. Now these are the required steps. Height of the vertical part of the tree means this is h meters. Then height or length, you can call it as length or height. So or length of the broken part of the tree means this part is x meters. Then the distance from these two, foot of the tree to top of the tree on the ground is 6 meters. Okay, angle of elevation is 30 degrees. Now we need to find out these two heights. Okay, so we know how to make a relation between the noun to unknown. Okay, so for 30 degrees, H is the right angle triangle, right? This is called the opposite with respect to the angle. This is the side opposite to the angle. That's why opposite side. So this is the adjacent side. And opposite of right angle is always called the hypotenuse. Now we got the three names for the sides. Now let us make the relation. This is noun, this is a noun. Okay, unknown to noun I will make. Opposite by adjacent. Opposite by adjacent is nothing but called tan ratio. So tan. What is the tan angle value here? 30 degrees. Tan 30 degrees is equal to opposite by adjacent. So tan 30 value is 1 by root 3 is equal to opposite is h. Adjacent is 6 meters. Take cross product. H is equal to root 3 h is equal to 6 meters. H is equal to, we'll get h is equal to 6 by root 3. So root 3 is an irrational number. So let us rationalize the denominator. So for rationalizing the denominator, we have to multiply the numerator and denominator with root 3 because irrational number is root 3 here, which is in the denominator. So to rationalize the denominator, we are taking the fraction product with the root 3 by root 3. So then h becomes 6 into root 3, 6 root 3 by root 3 into root 3, 3. Right? 3 ones are 3 twos are. Therefore, h is equal to 2 root 3 meters or units, whatever. Okay? Root 3 meters. So this is h value, how much I got? 2 root 3 meters. Let us find out the next, this value, x value. So again, for 30 degrees, now we got two values. We can use these two ratio or we can use these two ratio. Choice is ours. So I am going to use these two ratio. Okay, for the 30 degrees, this is the opposite. This is called the hypotenuse. The ratio opposite to hypotenuse is called sine ratio. Sine. Sine, what is the angle here? 30 degrees. Sine 30 degrees is equal to opposite by hypotenuse. Opposite value is 2 root 3 units by Hypotenuse we don't know, x we will take. Sine 30 we know 1 by 2. Sine 30 is 1 by 2. Okay, then it is equal to root 3 by x. Take the cross product again. X equal to we will get 2 into 2, 4 root 3. X value is 4 root 3 meters. Then what is this? Total height of the tree is nothing but x plus h, right? Total height of the tree is x plus h. Total height of the tree is equal to x plus h, right? X value 4 root 3 plus h value is 2 root 3. Root 3 is common. I'll take root 3 common. Then what will be there? 4 plus 2. 4 plus 2 is nothing but 6. So 6 root 3 meters is the total height of the tree. So this is the method to solve the sum. I hope you understood. Okay. So very easy application of trigonometry sums. There are no much calculations. Only 3 ratios we use: sine, cos and tan. These enough to solve these sums. Okay children. Let us see the third question. A contractor wants to set up a slide for the children to play in the park. He wants to set it up at the height of 2 meters and by making an angle of 30 degrees with the ground. What should be the length of the slide? Slide. You know, slide means jarred banda. Like that. What he wants to do? He wants to set up it at 2 meters of height. 2 meters height lo పెట్టాలని అనుకుంటున్నాడు. So a wall is here 2 meters of height. 2 meters of height wall. So he want to place the slide. So మనకు తెలిసిన నిచ్చెన ఎప్పుడు క్రాస్ గానే ఉంటుంది, జారుడు బండ కానీ. ఇట్ నెవర్ బి వర్టికల్, రైట్? స్లాంట్. సో ఇట్ ఈస్ లైక్ దిస్ slide. So it is placed on the ground. Okay na? So it's making angle of 30 degrees with the ground. So slide ground మీద 30 degrees angle it's making. It's making 30 degrees angle with the ground. Okay, so now we got a right triangle. అర్థమైంది కదా? Wall height is 2 meters and it is placed, slide is placed. This is the slide. Slide always land, right? The slide is placed to the wall, okay, and which is making with the wall ground 30 degrees of angle. Okay, any more information is given? 30 degrees of angle. And what should be the height of this one, right? So now let us find out the relation. Here the distance is not required. We need to find out the length of the slide. So let us take x is the length of the slide. Okay, so I'll write the steps. 1 minute I'll do. Yes children, these are the steps. Why I'm pausing the video? Because while writing the steps the time unnecessarily consumes. So I don't want to waste the time for writing the steps and all. So statements, for this I have paused the video. So see here, from the given information, length of the slide is x meters. Okay, height of the wall 2 meters and angle of elevation is 30 degrees. Now we need to find out it. So we know for the 30 degrees, this is called the opposite side, this is called the adjacent side, and right angle opposite side is called hypotenuse. This is called hypotenuse. We need to find out the length of the hypotenuse, which gives the length of the slide, right? That's why we have to make a relation noun to unknown. Here for 30 degrees, here one is noun is 2 meters. So we need to find out length of the slide, which is x meters. So we have to make these two relations, opposite to hypotenuse. Opposite to hypotenuse. Okay, opposite will take the ratio opposite to hypotenuse. So opposite to hypotenuse is nothing but sine ratio. What is the angle made by the this one? 30 degrees is equal to, okay, sine 30 we know 1 by 2. Opposite is 2 meters by hypotenuse is x meters. Then take x equal to cross product. 2 2s are 4 meters. That's it. So the length of the slide, how much it should be? Length of the slide must be 4 meters to locate to the height of the 2 meters wall. Okay, I hope you understood. Let us see the fourth question. The length of the shadow of a 15 meters high pole is 15 root 3 meters at 7 o'clock in the morning. Then what is the angle of elevation of the sun rays with the ground at the time? Okay, did you understand the meaning of question? ఇక్కడ ఒక పోల్ ఉంది, దాని హైట్ వచ్చేసి 15 meters. There is a pole, its height is 15 meters ఉంది. Then what happened? So because of sun rays, its shadow is falling on the ground. Ground మీద shadow పడతా ఉంది ఇలా. So its length also given. How much? 15 root 3 meters and 15 root 3 meters in the 7 o'clock. So then we join these two. So because rays will like this now, so a line of side we make it. So then this is we get a right triangle. So then what they are asking, what is the angle of elevation of the sun rays with the ground? Ante ground to what is angle will be? So the sun rays are falling like this means what is the angle of elevation of the sun rays with the ground? Ground to ఆ సన్ రేస్ ఎంత యాంగిల్ చేస్తున్నాయి అని అడుగుతున్నారు. సో we don't know that angle, will take it as some theta. Okay, so I'll write the steps friends. Just I'll pause one. See, these are the required statements. Height of the pole 15 meters, right? This height is given 15 meters, right? Then length of the shadow 15 root 3 meters. Shadow always falls on the ground, right? Horizontal gaane untundi. So that's why this is vertical line, this is horizontal line, means which are perpendicular to each other. So right angle triangle form అయిపోయింది. Then sun rays are making angle of elevation with the ground. So ground తో some angle చేస్తుంది. So ఈ angle ఎంత అని find out చేయమంటున్నారు. So to find out this one, length of the shadow, so we have written the statements. Then we will take, always I tell you, so make the relation between the sides with respect to the angle. So for the angle, this is called the opposite side. This is side opposite to the angle, that's why this is called opposite side. So this is the side adjacent to the angle, that's why this is called adjacent angle. And opposite of right angle is always called hypotenuse. So now both two informations are given, opposite and also adjacent. Opposite value ఇచ్చారు, adjacent value ఇచ్చారు. Let us make the relation between them. ఏంటి? Opposite by adjacent, I'll take the relation. Opposite by adjacent ratio is called tan ratio. So tan, what is the angle here? We don't know. Tan theta is equal to tan theta. The angle made by the ground with the ground is tan theta. Okay, now tan theta is equal to opposite value enta 15 meters by 15 root 3 meters. 15 cancel. Now we got tan theta is equal to 1 by root 3. As we know, tan 30 degrees is equal to 1 by root 3. Right? We know tan 30 degrees is equal to 1 by root 3. So, ఈ 1 by root 3 place లో మనం tan 30 రాసుకోవచ్చు. We can replace the 1 by root 3 with tan 30. Just I am going to do tan theta is equal to, so tan 30. Since 1 by root 3 value is equal to what? Tan 30. That's why. Here tan get cancelled. Theta is equal to 30 degrees. So the angle of elevation was 30 degrees. Right? Here the angle is 30 degrees. That's it. Easy and very, very important sum. Question number 5. You want to erect a pole of height 10 meters with the support of 3 ropes. Each rope has to make an angle of 30 degrees to the pole. What should be the length of the rope? So here is the question. ఒక పోల్ అనేదాన్ని నించోబెట్టాలంటే మనము 3 sides కానీ 2 sides కానీ విత్ రోప్స్తో సపోర్ట్ చేయాలి. దెన్ ఓన్లీ ఇట్ క్యాన్ ఎరెక్ట్, అంటే నిలబడగలుగుతుంది. లేకపోతే ద పోల్ కెనాట్ బి స్టాండ్ బై. రైట్, ఇక్కడ ఇచ్చారు పోల్ ఇచ్చారు, పోల్ హైట్ ఇచ్చారు ఎంత? 10 meters అంట. ఓకే, దెన్ ఇట్ ఈస్ కనెక్టెడ్ బై 3 ropes. 3 ropesతో ఫ్రమ్ ద టాప్ ఆఫ్ ద పోల్ నుంచి 3 ropesతో ఇలా కనెక్ట్ చేశారు. ఒకటేమో ఇక్కడికి వస్తే, ఒకటేమో ఇలా వస్తే, ఒకటేమో ఇలా వచ్చేస్తుంది. ఇలా 3, ఓకే, విచ్ ఆర్ మేకింగ్ ఈక్వల్ యాంగిల్, దట్ ఈస్ 30 degrees angle. This is also making 30 degrees and another also making 30 degrees. From other side this rope also making 30 degrees. So equal angle చేస్తున్నాయి అంటే they are equal in length. Remember, they are equal in length. Okay, now we will join these two. Foot of the pole నుంచి the rope which is connected on the ground, any one rope will join. Now we got a right triangle, right? Now we will solve it. First ఒక్క rope length కనుక్కొని then we will find out the total length of the rope. Now I am going to write the statements. So just 1 second, I will pause the. Let us see the first statement. Height of the pole 10 meters it is given, and length of the each rope, 3 are equal. That's why it is some x meters we can take. Okay, this is also x meters, this is also x meters. Okay, angle between the pole and rope. This is the pole, this is the rope. This angle is here 30 degrees is there, 30 degrees angle. Okay, now we need to find out the length of the one rope. Then we can find out the length of 3 ropes. Okay, so length of the one rope. To find out the length of one rope, so with respect to the angle we have to make the relation to noun to unknown. So here it is given 10 meters. This is 10 meters. It is for 30 degrees. This is called adjacent side. Okay, for 30 degrees this is called hypotenuse. Why? Because It is opposite to 90 degrees. Hypotenuse. Adjacent to hypotenuse relation. Adjacent to hypotenuse. Adjacent to hypotenuse is called cos theta. So here theta value is 30 degrees. Cos 30 is equal to adjacent by hypotenuse. What is the cos 30 value? Root 3 by 2. Root 3 by 2 is equal to adjacent value is 10 meters by hypotenuse we don't know x. Let us take a cross product. Root 3x is equal to 20 meters. 2 tens are right. X equal to 20 by root 3. I don't want irrational number in the denominator. Let us rationalize. To rationalize, we have to multiply both sides by root 3 by root 3. Okay, I mean numerator and denominator. So then I will get 20 root 3 by root 3 into root 3, 3. Now, length of one row. This is the length of one row. Now they are asking how many length of 3 rows. Length of 3 rows is equal to 3 into length of one row how much? 20 root 3 by 3. 3 get cancelled. Therefore, length of 3 rows is equal to 20 root 3 meters. That's it. Easy, right? The solution and important question. Application of trigonometry. Not much tough calculations. Only the thing is you need to read the question twice or thrice and understand and draw the diagram. Okay, and it's easy to calculate. Okay friends, I hope you understood. If you like my presentation, please like, share and subscribe. Please support me. I will do more and more videos which are very useful to you. Thank you for watching. Thank you.